What's up, guys? It's me, Dad. I love you guys and I miss you. Give your mom a big hug for me, Caleb, okay? I put my cap on because we're gonna read Caps for Sale. Alright? Better go get your book because we're gonna read it. Caps for Sale. A tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. This is like a novel, it's so thick. Alright. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them atop his head. First he had his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, and then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on very top he had a bunch of red caps. That's a lot of caps. He walked up and down the streets holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along he called, "Caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." I'm gonna turn you on the speaker here. Alright, sorry about that. But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody even wanted a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," he said, and he walked out of town, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put on his hand to feel if they were straight. First he checked his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps, and on the very top they were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and restored. But before standing up, he felt his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place, and he felt was his own checked cap. Where were his other caps? He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in back of him, no caps, and he looked behind the tree, no caps. Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? Psh! On every branch sat a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray or brown or blue or red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys, and the monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, he said, shaking his finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." That's what they said. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them. "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him again and said, "Tss, tss, tss." By this time, the peddler was very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and he shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and threw it on the ground and began to walk away. But then, each monkey pulled off his cap. And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and the red caps on the very top. And slowly he walked back down to town calling, "Caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. Hope you liked that one. It was a really long one. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.